Yo, what's up, everybody? Pony and Brony and Pegasus. It's your homeboy with a new read-through, and it is by Phantom Rider 23. I'll be putting his name and a link of his fic I'm reading down below. Also, if you guys know how to add a photo into a YouTube video, please send me some tips. I'm like struggling real bad, guys. Really bad. I really want to add a photo into this, like the cover art, but or like the cover art or and something. But I'm really struggling. So yeah. Anyway, totally new fanfic. It's called Love and Slavery. I ran across this because you know my holiday special, right, guys? Yeah, written by the same guy, and it has human with Applejack in it. I'm kind of excited, guys. Also, hopefully, if he does see this, I want to say I'm sorry if I didn't ask first. I couldn't get in touch with you. Also, but if he doesn't mind me doing a read through of his thing, then thanks, I guess. If you know how to get to him, send him this. Anyway, if you guys really know how to add a freaking photo in a video, you know, like those other YouTubers know how to, like from beginning to end, please tell me how to do it. Because I got no skill with it whatsoever, apparently. So, enough of that. I'm just going to jump in and go ahead on reading. Let us begin of chapter 1, the story. Ooh, I'm excited. So, guys, for a short while, I'll be using the wrapping paper like the one in my holiday special. Also, I'll be making a playlist of this. So, if you want to check that out, um, but I did figure out how you can, like, I can put my YouTube channel on and, like, how to add the videos and stuff so I can get more subscribers, hopefully, with that. I did figure that out. So, hopefully, if I remember correctly, you can click if you want to see my channel, click on the little air circle to the left side of the screen, and if you want to check out my videos or my first playlist of My Little Pony and Human Friendship is Magic, written by Shinoya Jump Boy, thank you again. Click on the right box on the right side. Click on the box on the right side of the of this. Hopefully, if I can do that, then thanks a lot. Um. Anyway, let's read this story now. The girls are still gone, but somewhere in Applejack is kind of a little upset with me right now. Don't ask. I sort of had a little trouble with her apple pie recipe. Yeah, don't ask. I asked her if she could probably change it up a bit. She kinda lost it just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Mm, Sorry. Hopefully this thing doesn't fall off like usual. Okay. Anywho, let's get this right on, boy. This is a story about a human named Matthew, living in a world where his kind is enslaved by ponies. Okay, now I'm kind of scared. I just read one sentence and I'm kind of scared right now. Let's see how long is this. No, not long, not long. For as long as Matt could remember, he was raised to obey ponies. Matt's life has always been hard growing up. He has been beaten if he didn't do the task right. Oh! He's His owners would barely feed him or give him water. Ooh! When he was old enough, he was sold to another family who treated him the same. When he became 19, he was sold to an elderly pony who needed a strong human to to help take care of him. This one, the first pony, Matt actually liked. She treated him with respect and even would allow him to sit down and eat dinner with her. Matt really enjoyed being around her, but his happiness would soon pass as the elderly pony died in her sleep. Oh! Okay, I really am questioning my choice about reading this, but it kind of caught my eye when I first saw his other work, so yeah, I'm going to muscle through it, guys. I'm going to try to muscle through it. Matt didn't even get to attend her funeral as he was put on a trial heading to Appaloosa. A train heading to Appaloosa. Sorry, I thought it was trial. My bad. There he was placed in the marketplace. This is where our story begins. Wait, hold on. So he was raised and born there. Um, did he like get pulled into another world or something? Because come on, in the Christmas special, I heard maybe it's a different Matthew. Apparently, ooh, damn. I'm so lost. Whatever, just rolling with it. Okay. Matt stood with chains on his hands as he stood with others chains together as they waited to be moved onto strange to be auctioned off to the highest bidder. I'm having a history lesson with this apparently. Like a history deja vu past. But if this is a little too uncomfortable for you guys, if you don't want me to read this anymore, then leave a comment. If you do, then leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'll try to muscle through it. It's just on certain fics like these, I feel like I want to be the character who has like a strange secret, but also wants to fight back and have his freedom and stuff. If this makes you a little uncomfortable, guys, then I can try to find something else or read that Legend of Zelda fic that I got from a friend. It's your vote. Put your vote down in the comment section down below. Anyway, uh, as the line slowly moved, a pony came walking up towards Matt. Hold on, give me a second, guys. I need to see who's talking here. Sign the papers. Thank you very much. This is behind the desk. Said he rolled up the paper. Okay, so it's a dude. Okay. Give me a sec. Since it's Appaloosa and everyone's country, I'm going to have a hoot with all this now. Uh, as the line slowly moved, the pony came walking up towards Matt. He'll do. The light golden stallion said, pointing towards Matt. The guard ponies walked over and unchained him from his chains. Matt rubbed his wrist. Follow us, the guards told the light golden stallion as they walked. Matt just remained silent through the years. Matt learned to keep his mouth shut and do your work, and you'll never have to go hungry. God, I'm so glad we don't live in an age like that anymore. God. That was a lesson he learned the hard way. Oof. He found himself inside a room with a pony behind the desk. Just sign here and here, and this human will be yours. The stallion signed the papers. Well, thank you for using Human Express, Mr. Brayburn. The stallion behind. Oh, Brayburn! That's Applejack's cousin! The stallion behind the desk said as he rolled up the paper, "If you ever need a human, you know where to find us." Brayburn thanked the stallion. Brayburn looked over at Matt. "All right, come along," he said to Matt. Matt did as he was told as he followed Brayburn. When they walked outside, Matt felt Celestia's sun shine down onto him. Matt had a small smile as he was glad to be outside. "Now, I'm going to need your name," Brayburn said as they walked towards the busy street of Appaloosa. "Name's Matthew." "Matthew? Mind if I call you Matt?" "You can call me whatever you like, sir." Okay, I'm like, ooh, God! I'm cringing so hard on the inside, I just want to jump in the thick and go, "Hey! Viva la revolution! Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, God, that's how it makes me feel so freaking bad right now. Ah! Okay, got that out. This was another lesson he learned over the years. Always call them sir and let them call you whatever they want. Oh, God, what kind of family was he being tortured by? Yay! I must muscle through it. So far, it's not bad. Not many like errors or anything in it. It's not bad. The origin of the story, however, oof! God, this make me hurt. Go. Anyway, let's get back to the reading. Uh. Okay, there we go. "There's no need to call me sir," Brayburn said, with a smile. "If you want me to call you Matthew, then I'll call you Matthew. If you like being called Matt, then I'll call you Matt." Matt was surprised that after being with his last owner who allowed him to be like her was kinda happy to know he was going somewhere nice where he might get treated different. "You can call me Matt." "My name is Brayburn, but you can call me Bray," he said. "Now, you ain't going to be staying long since you're a gift for my cousin in Ponyville." Wait, hold it! Beep, 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 hold it! Time out! Whoop, 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 whoop. My boys, am I hearing this right? Here's a gift for a Pony and Ponyville cousin. I know who it is coming. Come on, I already know who Brayburn is. He's Applejack's cousin. I already know that, so I already know it's going to be Applejack. So, yeah, I already kind of figure out who's his get. Blah, 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 blah. You get what I'm saying? Um. Ooh, excuse-moi. Oh God. Oof. Pardon me, I'm checking my own breath. My bad, guys. Oof. Apparently, I need more mint. Anyway, let's get back. Matt figured he would be shipped. Wait, hold on. Give me a sec. Oh, wait. Now, you ain't gonna be staying long since you're a gift for my cousin in Ponyville. They haven't been having trouble keeping up with everything, and I'll be sending you there. Matt figured he would be shipped off soon, but this was too soon. Matt knows they walked towards the train station. "All right, we're here," he said. Matt was placed in a different compartment with the other humans as the train pulled out and was on its way towards Ponyville. Hold on, what does Matt even look like? I'm like confused here. Sure, he's a dude, but that's it. He's like skinny, I'm guessing, like skinny ass, like you can see his rib skinny ass, like sort of something like that. But what hair color does he have? What eye color does he have? Is he tall, short, what? I'm missing the description section here. I'm like confused on what this guy looks like. I'll just imagine him. One thing that Matt hated was being on long train rides, having to sit in the dark with nothing to do. To do. Sucks. Yeah, I gotta admit, it's kind of sucky. When the train finally stopped, Matt was glad to get off. Matt followed Brayburn down through the busy streets of Ponyville. It's been a while since I've been here, Brayburn said as they walked. Matt remained, okay, if you know a little changing in my country, buzz off, okay? It's hard to keep one country accent for long. So give me a break, guys. Okay, I may do an awesome Applejack. Thank you very much if you have compliments of it. But come on, guys. With other country folk voices, it's kind of hard. Like, I don't know if I have to go deep. Or if I have to go high. Woo! It's like an iffy thing, okay? I'm trying my best. Don't nag me. When the train finally stopped, Matt was glad to get off. Matt followed Brayburn down through the busy streets of Ponyville. It's been a while since I've been here, Brayburn said as they walked. Give me a sec, guys. Sorry, had to check something real quick, guys. It's been a while since I've been here, Brayburn said as they walked. Sorry, had to check something. Matt remained silent. When they finally arrived, Matt got a good look at the farm who would be working at from now on. Matt had worked on many farms over the years, and Matt never liked how they looked. But this place looked clean and pretty. The only thing Matt noticed there wasn't any other humans on this farm. Now you just wait here while I go find Applejack, Brayburn said. Matt just nodded as he stood near the entrance of the farm. Applejack was hard at work out in the field, bucking the apple trees and collecting their apples. Well, isn't my cousin hard at work? Applejack turned her head, to see Brayburn standing there with a smile on her face. Brayburn? What you doing here? Applejack asked, happy to see her cousin. I came here to bring you a gift, he said with a smile. A gift? You came all this way from Appaloosa to bring me a gift? She asked, wondering why he would do such a thing. It ain't my birthday. Brayburn chuckled. I know it isn't your birthday, but I did want to give you guys something to help you out with all the chores on the farm. Applejack narrowed her eyes towards her cousin. If you brought us a human, I told you before, we don't do slavery here. Amen to that, sister! She said, turning away from her cousin and began going back to work. It's not slavery if I'm giving the one giving him to you for free, Brayburn said. Applejack whipped her head around. It's still slavery. Either way, Brayburn. I ain't gonna be part of that. I like her already. Pardon that. I paid good beats for this human. He's a hard worker. He can help you guys since Granny Smith is no longer with us. Hold it! Granny Smith gone! No! Who's gonna make the Zap Apple Jam now? Ah! Well, considering her age and her family history, I'm wow, wow. Applejack looked back at the apple trees in front of her. Granny may be gone, but I, for one, will not be a part of slavery. She started to walk down the pathway that led back to her house. Applejack, wait! Okay, give me some slack, guys, okay? I'm trying to find the right voice. So, Brayburn said, chasing after his cousin. I'll make you a deal with you. If you allow this human to work on your farm for a month and you notice nothing has changed, then I'll take him back to Appaloosa with me and he can work on my farm. I didn't know he had a farm. Okay, that was a stupid thing for me to say. I mean, come on, it's the Apple family. Of course they have a farm. Applejack looked at her cousin. I ain't going to allow him to work on this farm. It's wrong to own a human. And it's wrong to own a dog. Brayburn shot back. You own Winona. I'm trying to say the dog's right. That's different. She's an animal. Still, you'll make her do tricks and have her help out on the farm when she's needed. Humans are the same way. I resent that, sir. What do we look like? Giant hairless apes to you? Don't even comment on that one, guys. I'm denying your comments on that sentence. No, they have minds of their own like us. Applejack noticed her house coming into view and she was happy. Then she noticed the human standing by the entrance of the farm. He was standing there. She looked the human up and down. He was a little tall and his hair was a light brown. Thank you, finally! Character description! Jeez! She could see he was wearing a plain white shirt with a few rips in it, along with a pair of blue jeans with some patches on them. She then saw him turn and got a good look at the human's face. His eyes were a dark brown as he has a scar across his left eye. Oh, nice! Sorry, I got like something with my schnoz is like killing me. Oh, sorry. His name is Matthew. He likes to be called Matt. Brayburn said, noticing his cousin was staring at the human. I won't budge, she said with a huff as she walked towards her home. Fine, I'm sure Big Mac will take my offer, Brayburn said. Applejack turned towards her cousin and glared at him. You go near Big Mac and I'll buck you so hard you'll land on the moon. That was clever. Well, it's true. I've done it before. Applejack, for crying out loud! I've been expecting that pinky to show up. It's alright. By the way, here's your pie. Wait. Tasty. Yeah, she's still mad about that apple pie thing. So, yeah, I'm going to kind of need to make an apology. You think? Hey, I'll apologize when I'm done. Jeez. Okay. Let's get back. Then take my offer. If you don't, Big Mac will, Brayburn said, knowing he had just won this fight. Applejack looked at the human who was looking at them. Maybe I can free him from his slavery? She looked back at... How does freedom work for a human slavery anyway? At her cousin. Fine, a month working here. If I don't notice a change,
he'll go free. This made Brayburn blink. Go free? Are you serious? No, she likes to make a joke when she wants to. Of course she's serious! Yes, if I don't work out, I want you to set him free, she said, standing her ground. Brayburn looked back at Matt, then back to Applejack. Fine, it's a deal then. You're gonna notice a big change once he starts helping out, he said with a smile. Not if I don't make him work, she thought as they walked towards Matthew. Once they walked up towards Matt, Applejack noticed he was a little taller than her, and this made her blush a little. Huh? Taller than her? Well, of course a human's taller than her, unless you're talking anthropomorphic sort of thing. Is she an anthro or something? I'm like confused. Does she have like hooves and like hands and stuff? Then? Hooves on her feet and hands instead of hooves or something? I'm like confused. Once they walked up towards Matt, Applejack noticed he was a little taller than her, and this made her blush a little. Why she blushes, she didn't know. Ah, the blush! Whoop! This is my cousin Applejack. She's your new owner for a month, Brayburn said. Nice to meet you, miss. Matt said, you can just call me AJ, Sugar Cube. Ah! Yes! Yes, my favorite line! Yeehaw! Ooh, I'm getting a little too western in here. Woohoo! Now, we don't have a spare room from spare room. We don't have a spare room for you. So we don't have a spare room from for you. So you're gonna have to sleep in the barn for now, Applejack said. Don't worry, I'll make sure there. Don't worry, I'll make sure there's a cot on some pillows and blankets in there for you. Matt was glad to know he would have to sleep in hay. He had gotten used to sleeping on a bed. Oh yeah, never mind. Thank you, AJ, Matt said. Alright, since my job here is done, I'm going back home and get my work done, he said, looking at his cousin. I'll see you in a month, AJ. He looked back at Matt. I'll see you too, mate. He waved goodbye, leaving the two alone. I swear, if he wasn't my cousin, I would have bucked him out of here the moment he stepped hoof here, AJ said with a huff. Whew! I take it you don't like your cousin? Matt said as he followed AJ towards the barn. Yeah, ever since he started buying humans to do his labor work for free, things were we should do the same. AJ rolled her eyes. Oh, pfft. I believe you should work hard and be paid for it. Then you must not be happy I'm here. Applejack looked over at Matt. I'm happy to have a human on my farm. I just don't like the idea of humans being slaves. Well, it's the law. There's nothing we can do about that, Miss AJ, Matt said, looking at her. As much as I wish to walk among ponies without chains, I is just a dream. But dreams can become real, she said. Yeah, with a little hard work. God, my dream is to be a famous YouTuber like Jacksepticeye or Fiery Joker or stuff, and getting paid so I can go all over the world and stuff. But no, here I am doing a payless YouTubing video. If you guys know how I can get moolah, then please help. I mean, sure, I work at a theater and stuff, but I want to like have a side job. You know, part-time real work, part-time YouTube work. Know what I'm saying? If you know how to do that, then leave a comment or link down below. But dreams can become real, she said, looking back towards the barn. I hope you don't mind sleeping in the barn for a while. I don't mind at all, Miss AJ. I've slept in worse, he said, looking at the barn. Applejack noticed Celestia's sun slowly getting lower. I'll bring you a coat and some blankets. Dinner is at 9. If you wish, you can join us for dinner, or you can eat out here. Matt looked at Applejack. I'll go out there tonight. All right, but if you change your mind, you're welcome to come in. Join us, she said. Matt looked around the barn and noticed it was nice, nice and clean, cleaner than the barns he used to sleep in when he was younger. No holes in the roofs, and there is cement instead of dirt. It will be easier to clean, Matt thought. Matt looked behind him and noticed the many trees out of the hill. Maybe I found a good home. Miss AJ is nice. She thinks it's wrong to own a human. Here you go, Sugar Cube. Ah! Yes! 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 Finger line! Don't judge me! Abjack said, sitting the coat down with a blanket and pillow sitting on top of it. Tomorrow I'll have my friend Rarity make you a set of clothes that don't have rips or patches on them. You don't need to do that, Miss AJ, Matt said. I do, and stop calling me Miss. Just call me AJ, she said. I gotta go cook. I'll bring you your food when it's done. If if you want, I can help you cook. If you want, I can help you cook, Matt said. I've learned to cook not too long ago. You're a guest. Hey, you just go ahead and relax. I've left the book in the blanket if you want to read something before bed, she said, making her way out of the barn. I'll be back in an hour with your food. All right, Miss AJ. Applejack looked back at Matt. It's AJ, Sugar Cube, not Miss AJ, she said with a smile as she left Matt alone. Matt pulled out his coat and set up his bed. He looked at the book. If only I could read. Huh? Wait. Phantom Rider 23. You mean to tell me you made your slave illiterate? You made your main human character illiterate? No education? What the hell is wrong with you? By the way, if you know who Phantom Rider 23 is in real life, send him a link to this video. Hopefully he doesn't mind me reading it. Hopefully, if he does, then I'll have to read something else. But yeah, hopefully he does let me read it, because I'm having like a blast with this so far. Sure, the slavery thing is like a little interesting, but pardon me, I have mint. But it's not bad. Give me a second. Okay. If only I could read, he said, placing the book back down on the bed as he took a seat on the bed. on the bed. I wish I had my paint set. I would have loved to paint those hills. Matt thought, looking out at the hills. Maybe I can enjoy the time I have here before I'm sent off somewhere else. He laid his head down on the pillow and noticed the coat he was sleeping on was nice and soft, and his pillow was soft and not lumpy or a sack of corn. Ow! God, just hearing that makes my neck hurt. Oh, let alone gives me a headache. Applejack stood over the stove as she stirred the noodles in the water. Ooh, spaghetti. Yum. Or soup. I don't know. I hope he. I hope I made the right choice in making that deal with Brayburn, she thought as she continued to cook. Granny Smith would be rolling in her grave if she ever found out I took a slave. The door opened and Big Mac came walking in. Isn't it my night to cook? No, it's my night to cook, Applejack said. Mac, I need to talk to you before you go get a shower. What is, sis? He asked, walking towards her and looking at what she was making. Brayburn was here today. He was? And he didn't even say hi to me or Apple Bloom? Okay, I have no idea why I sounded like that for a reason. Big Mac asked, looking at her. He brought us a gift. Oh, what was it? A human. And did you tell him to take him with you? Applejack turned away from her broth, not wanting to look him in the eye. Applejack, you didn't. I did, but we are only keeping him for a month. If it doesn't work out, Brayburn will set him free, Applejack said, turning towards her brother. I'll set him up in the barn. Big Mac sighed. You know how our parents didn't like the idea of owning a human. I know, but we don't own him. Brayburn still owns him, Applejack said, as she knew this had to be a loophole. This still counts on owning a human, AJ. When the month is over, Matt will be set free and we can hire him, AJ said. For now, he can work short hours out in the orchard till the month is over. Big Mac placed the hoof to his chin as he thought it over. Then he was done. He looked at his sister. Fine, but you'll have to explain to Apple Bloom about him. Fine, she said, going back to work on cooking supper for everyone. Every pony. Think of it. Matt sat there with his fingers crossed over his chest as he just stared at the ceiling. Super, AJ said, knocking on the door. Oh, wait. Oop. I screwed it up. Hold on. Give me a sec. Let me retry. Supper, AJ said, knocking on the door. Matt sat up on his cot and looked towards the door. He watched AJ brought him a tray. Spaghetti with garlic bread. Spaghetti! Called it! She said with a smile as she sat the tray down on the coat. I didn't know what you wanted to drink, so I got you a glass of milk. Thank you, Miss AJ, he said, looking at how yummy the food looked. AJ, she said, yeah, enjoy when you're done. Just leave the tray over by the barn door, and in the morning I'll take it in. As you wish, Miss AJ. Applejack rolled her eyes. Oh, God, dude, get it through your head! As she left Matt to enjoy his food. Matt took a fork full of spaghetti and took a wait, beep, 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 burp. Hold on. Time out. Did he say fork? fork, as in the utensil a human uses with a hand. I'm thinking this is anthropomorphic. Let me check the thing. Let me check it. Let me check it. Baby Macintosh, Brayburn, Apple Bloom. And Matt was born, so can she free Matt? Well, let me get it that human come. Hurt, comfort, Applejack, blah 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 blah. Dang Flabbit, I can't find the description. Is it anthropomorphic or something? No. Anyway. But when it said fork, I'm thinking that. For a weird reason. Anyway. Matt took a fork full of spaghetti and took a bite on his... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me read another count. Let me place the hoof. Okay, so it is a hoof. But where did the fork come from? Do they even use forks? I haven't seen them use a fork before. Then again, it would be hard. I mean, come on. No hands. No opposable thumbs whatsoever, let alone fingers. When he was done, Matt took a fork full of spaghetti and took a bite, and his eyes went wide. This is delicious. When he was done eating, he placed the tray by the barn door, like AJ had asked. He sat back down on his coat as he picked up the candle AJ had given him and blew it out as he got ready for bed. You'll need to get up real early, Matt. You don't want to come off as lazy. He thought as he closed his eyes. Tomorrow is going to be a long day. No dope, Sherlock! Matt's mind went into a deep slumber as he dreamed of a life of being free to do as he wished. Applejack sat in front of her mirror as she brushed the knots out of her hair. She could see the barn in her mirror, and she noticed the lights go out. I feel sorry for Matt or any human that has to go through this. She placed her brush down and turned her head to get a better look at the barn. Tomorrow I'll make sure Matt has everything he needs. She lets out a yawn as she made her way back towards the barn and pulled the covers down as she climbed into bed. AJ laid there with her eyes closed as she got through, kept going back towards Matt. She knew she wasn't going to get sleep knowing Matt was out in the barn alone. Brayburn sat on the train heading back towards Appaloosa. He looked out the window as he noticed the night sky was already out. If AJ thinks I will set the human free, she has another thing coming, Brayburn thought as he looked at the stars. Ooh! To be continued. Brayburn, sir, you're gonna get my fist up your... Well, other than all of that slavery and stuff, not a bad fic, not a bad chapter. I mean, like little errors here and there, but not a bad fic, I say. So I'm going to try to keep reading it if possible. I want to see how this turns out. Okay, I want to see this through the end. But seriously, not a bad fic, not bad. Sure, I disagree with the slavery thing, but not bad. The beginning of the story. The first chapter actually came out pretty strong. So I give it a 2 thumbs up. I'll give it a thumbs up. Speaking of thumbs up, let me angle it a little better. While you're at it, you can click that thumbs up like button down below, along with that subscription and that notification bell to let you know what other videos I'll be doing. Also, if you guys have any ideas how I can add a picture into it, I really want to add something other than you see my mug all the time through the story, or like a piece of paper through the story. I really need some ideas how I can do that. Anyway, that's it for this read through. Hopefully you enjoyed and have a happy holiday, y'all bronies and Pegasi sisters. This is your homeboy Funky Luffy Hooves signing out. Out.